Good morning, children. In the last video, we have learnt the Pythagoras property in right-angled triangles. That is, in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So now, based on that property, we will solve the exercise 6.5. So the first question is, PQR is a triangle right-angled at P. If PQ is equals to 10 centimeter and PR is equals to 24 centimeter, find QR. Okay, so as per the question, you have to draw a figure. Okay, it is a right angle triangle, right angled at P. Okay, so P you have to draw a right angle, and they have given two sides. PQ is 10 and PR is 24, and you have to find QR. This side you have to find. So I had told you Pythagoras property is used to find the unknown side in a right angled triangle. So now we will apply the Pythagoras property to find the side QR. Okay, so now write the hypotenuse. You know the hypotenuse is the side opposite to the right angle. So right angle is P, opposite to this is side QR. Okay, so QR square will be equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. That is PQ square plus PR square. And reason you have to write, because or by Pythagoras property. Pythagoras property. Now QR square we have to find PQ square. PQ square is, PQ side is, length they have given is 10 centimeter. Okay, so write 10 whole raised to square. Then PR measurement is also given as 24. So write 24 whole raised to square. Now 10 square means children 10 into 10, that is 100. Plus 24 square means 24 into 24, that is you will get 576. So if you add, you will get 676. Now QR square is 676. So QR will be equal to which number's square is 676, you have to find, children, now. Okay, so you will get 26 square. Okay, 26 square is 676. Okay, so this both squares will get cancelled. So you will get QR is equals to 26 centimeter. Okay, in this way you have to find the unknown side using the Pythagoras property. The next question is, children, second one. ABC is a triangle right angled at C. If AB is equals to 25 centimeter and AC is equals to 7 centimeter, find BC. Okay, you have to find the measurement of the side BC. Two sides are given, you have to find the third side. So whenever in a right angle triangle you have to find the side, you have to use the Pythagoras property. Okay, so the hypotenuse square, which is the hypotenuse opposite to the right angle, that is AB square is equals to sum of the squares of the other two sides. Other two sides are AC and one more is BC. AC square plus BC square. Write the reason by Pythagoras property. Pythagoras property. Okay, now substitute AB. Side AB is given, right, 25 whole raised to square. Okay, square is there in the property, so that you have to write as it is. AC is how much? 7. So write 7 square plus BC we have to find, so write it as it is, BC square. Now find the square. 25 square means 25 into 25, that is if you multiply you will get 625. Then 7 square means 7 into 7, that is 49, plus BC square. Okay, so now this unknown side we have to find. So all the numbers take on one side. Okay, 49 I will take it to the LHS, that is 625 minus 49 is equals to BC square. Plus it is on the other side, it will become minus. So 625 minus 49 gives you 576 is equal to BC square. Okay, so now 576 also bring it in the square form. Okay, so you will have 24 square, that is if you multiply 24 into 24 you will get 576. Okay, so it is 24 square is BC square. Okay, square same. When powers are same, the base also will be same. So therefore BC is equals to 24 centimeter. Okay. Now let's come to the third question. The third question is, a 15-meter long ladder reached a window 12-meter high from the ground on placing it against a wall at a distance A. Find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall. Okay. So the figure is also given in the with the question in the textbook, children. This is the ladder, you can see. It is placed against a wall. This is the wall. Okay. At a distance A. Okay, the distance of the wall from to the ladder is A. Okay, wall of distance length of the wall is given as 12 centimeter. Ladder is 15 meter. You have to find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall. That is A value you have to find. The unknown A value you have to find, children, here. Okay, so again, always remember, children, the wall or the monument or the building, always they are perpendicular to the ground. That is, they are at an angle of 90 degree. The ground and any monument or building, wall, it is always 90 degree to the ground. Okay, so it is a right angle triangle. Two sides are given. You have to find the third side using the Pythagoras property. Okay, so here opposite to the right angle is the ladder. Yes, and the ladder measurement they have given. It is 15 meter. So 15 square of the hypotenuse. Okay, if you want, you can also name the triangle and then write AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square, or you can write it directly. Hypotenuse square, that is 15 square, is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, that is 12 square plus A square. Okay, this is one side, this is one side, and this is opposite is hypotenuse. So now, children, simplify. 15 square. 15 square is nothing but 15 into 15, that is 225. 12 square. 12 square means 12 into 12, that is 144 plus A square. Okay, now 144, take it on the left hand side. So it will become 225 minus 144 is equals to A square. Okay, we have to find A. So A square keep on one side and remaining numbers take on the other side. 225 minus 144 will give you 81 if you subtract. 81 is equals to A square. Now 81, which number's square is 81, children? 9 9s are 81, that is 9 square is equal to A square. So when powers are same, the base will also be same. So therefore A is equals to 9 meter. Okay, so write the statement also, children. Hence the distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall is 9 meter. You have to write the statement. Now, children, let's see the fourth question. The fourth question is, which of the following can be the sides of a right triangle? Okay, and the question also continues as, in the case of a right angle triangles, identify the right angles. Okay, so firstly, measurements are given. You have to find which of the following can be the sides of a right triangle. Okay, so I had told in the video also. So to find out whether it is a right triangle or no, you have to find the square of all these three sides. Okay, and if sum of squares of any two sides is equal to the third side, then it will be a right angle triangle. Okay, so firstly let us find the square of all the three sides. 2.5 whole raised to square, that is 2.5 into 2.5 you have to multiply, children. If you multiply, you will get 6.25 centimeter. Okay, similarly now find the square of 6.5. Okay, 6.5 means 6.5 into 6.5, that is you will get 6.5. If you multiply, you are going to get 42.25 centimeter. Next, 6 square. 6 square means 6 into 6, that is you will get 36 6 is a 36 centimeter. Okay, now you got the some squares of all the three sides. Now if you add any two, can you get the third side? That you have to see, children. Okay, now see, children, if I add 36 and 6.25, okay, if I add 36 and to 6.25, I am going to get 42.25. This is nothing but the sum of one side here. Okay, so that is square of the two sides is equal to the square of the third side. Okay, so this is this satisfies the Pythagoras property. So this means a triangle with this measurement is a right angled triangle. Okay, so write it in the form of the statement. Okay, children, so now you have to write the statement as therefore the given lengths are the sides of a right angled triangle, because the longest side, always remember, children, the longest measurement of the side what you get will be the hypotenuse always. Okay, so 42.5 is the largest number. Okay, so 42.25 is equals to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, that is 6.25 plus 36. Okay, so therefore the given lengths are the sides of a right angled triangle, and they have also told to find identify the right angle. Okay, so where is the right angle now? See, 6.5 square is equals to 2.5 square plus 6 square. Okay, so in between these two sides will be the right angle. Okay, this will be the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is always opposite to the right angle. So in between these two sides you will be having the right angle. So that also you have to write the statement that and also the angle between the lengths 2.5 centimeter and 6 centimeter is a right angle. Okay, similarly you have to solve the second and third one. So second one measurements are given as 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 5 centimeter. So 2 square is 4, again 2 square is 4, 5 square is 25. The longest side, that is 25. So that is 5 square. 5 square is not equal to 2 square plus 2 square. That is 4 plus 4 will not give you 25. Isn't it, children? So when square of any one side is not equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, then the given lengths cannot be the sides of a right angle triangle. You have to write it in this way. Then the third one measurements are given as 1.5, 2 and 2.5. Okay, find the square of all the three sides. You will get 2.25, 4 and 6.25. So the longest side is 6.25 and 6.25 you can get by adding these two. 2.25 plus 4 is nothing but 6.25. That is 2.5 square is equals to 1.5 square plus 2 square. Yes. So therefore the given lengths are the sides of a right angled triangle, and the right angle will be always in between these two sides. Okay, so right, and also the angle between 1.5 centimeter and 4 centimeter is a right angle. Okay, so now let's move to the next question, fifth one. The question is, a tree is broken at a height of 5 meter from the ground and its top touches the ground at a distance of 12 meter from the base of the tree. Find the original height of the tree. Okay, so children, read the question carefully and understand the meaning, and according to that figure you have to draw a figure. Figure is very important here. Okay, so a tree. Okay, so let us take AB as a tree. Okay, I have taken the AB as tree here. AB represents the tree, children. Okay, A is the top of the tree and B is the base of the tree. Okay, so a tree is broken at a height of 5 meter from the ground. Okay, the tree is broken at a height, what height? 5 meter from the ground. This is 5 meter from the ground. So at point C, the tree is broken, and when it breaks, it touches the ground. Okay, this broken part, AC is the broken part of the tree, CD, that is touches the ground here. Okay, the broken part is this, like this, it is broken and touches to the ground at a distance of 12 meter from the base of the tree. Where it touches the broken part? At a distance of 12 meter from the tree. This is the base of the tree. The broken part, this is the broken part. CD represents the broken part of the tree. Okay, here the tree, this broken part. Okay, it touches here the ground. Okay, at a distance of 12 meter. Find the original height of the tree. You have to find this length of the tree AB. Okay, so how will you get the length of the tree, children? Now here, this is the tree. Okay, out of this tree, part of the tree's measurement they have given 5 meter. 5 meter, remaining part is broken. This is the broken remaining part. So once if you get this side, you can add it to 5 centimeter and get the length of height of the tree, children. Okay, so to find the length of this broken part, what you have to do, two sides are given, the third side. Okay, so always now tree also you have to consider it as perpendicular to the ground. So hypotenuse, so find the hypotenuse using Pythagoras property and then add this CD and BC together will give you the height of the tree, children. Okay, so let's apply Pythagoras property. So CD is the hypotenuse, so CD square will be equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides, that is BC square plus BD square. Okay, so CD square we have to find. BC is given as 5 whole raised to square. BD is 12 whole raised to square. This square you should not forget, children. Okay, so now CD square is equals to 5 square is 5 into 5, 25. 12 square, 12 into 12, 144. So if you add 24 plus 144, you will get 169. So which number's square is 169? 13 into 13. Okay, so in one page you can write down the square of each number, then finding out this will be easier for you. Okay, in your higher classes you will come to know how to find this. Till then you can write the squares of all the numbers, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square till 50. Then finding out this will be easier. So 13 square, 13 into 13 is 169, children. Okay, so write it as 13 square. So CD will be equal to 13 centimeter. Okay, now we got this broken part of the tree's measurement. Okay, so this part is there still. This much part was broken. So 13 plus 5 is the total height of the tree. Okay, so now write original height of the tree will be equal to BC plus CD, the broken part. That is BC measures 5 centimeter plus CD measurement we have find it as 13 centimeter. So totally 18 centimeter is the height of the tree. So now the sixth question, children. The sixth question is angles Q and R of a triangle PQR are 25 degree and 65 degree. Write which of the following is true. Okay, so they have given three sub-mains there. Out of those three in your textbooks, which one is true you have to find. Okay, that is they have given, see here, PQ square plus QR square is equals to RP square, PQ square plus RP square is equals to QR square, and third one RP square plus QR square is equals to PQ square. So out of these three, which one is true you have to find. So to find out which one is true, firstly you have to find the third angle, children, here. Okay, so third angle how to find? Using the angle sum property of a triangle. That is sum of three angles is equals to 180 degree. P plus Q plus R is equals to 180 degree. So angle Q, in place of that they have given it is 25 degrees, so substitute 25. Angle R is given as 65 degrees, so substitute 65 degree. And angle P is the unknown angle which you have to find. Okay, so 25 plus 65 is 90 degree. 90 degree on the other side will be 180 degree minus 90 degree. That is you will get angle P is equals to 90 degree. Okay, so one angle is 90 degree means it is a right angled triangle. Okay, and you know that in a right angled triangle, only the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Okay, so hypotenuse opposite to the right angle is QR square. So only QR square will be equal to PQ square plus PR square. Remaining all the statements are wrong here. Okay, so based on that, now QR square is equals to, so that is which one? Yes, the second one. Yes, only the second one is QR square is equals to RP square plus PQ square. That is the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Only this one can be true. The remaining ones are false here. Okay, children. So based on the angles you can find out this. Okay. Now children, coming to the seventh question, it is find the perimeter of the rectangle whose length is 40 centimeter and a diagonal is 41 centimeter. Okay, so I have drawn the figure, a rectangle whose length is 40 centimeter. The longer side is the length, which is 40 centimeter. Okay, so if one side is 40, the other, you know the property of a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So the opposite, this length also will be 40 centimeter. And diagonal they have given. Diagonal is this. BD is a diagonal measuring 41 centimeter. You have to find the perimeter. So what is the perimeter, children? The sum of the four sides is the perimeter. That is AB plus BC plus CD plus DA is the perimeter. Or you can use the formula for the perimeter of rectangle, that is 2 into L plus B. Okay, so for that we have to find the breadth first. Okay, breadth is not given. So how to find the breadth? Now you know the property of a rectangle, that all the angles are exactly 90 degree in a rectangle. Okay, so angle A is 90 degree and even angle C is 90 degree, and breadth are equal. Opposite sides are equal in a rectangle. So if you can find any one side, the other side also will be the same. So how to find the side AD, children? Now here, consider the right angle triangle ABD. In triangle ABD, angle A is 90 degree. So opposite to this hypotenuse is BD. Okay, so use the Pythagoras property and find the breadth of the rectangle ABCD. Okay, so in triangle ABD, angle A is 90 degree. Okay, property of the rectangle. Opposite to this will be the hypotenuse, that is BD square is equals to sum of the squares of the other two sides, that is AD square plus AB square. Okay, BD square is given as 41 whole raised to square is equals to AD we have to find, plus AB. AB is nothing but 40 whole raised to square. Okay, so what is 41 whole raised to square? Means 41 into 41 you have to multiply, children. If you multiply 41 into 41, you will get 1681 is equals to AD square as it is 40 square, that is 40 into 40. 4 4s is 16 and 2 zeros 1600. Okay, so now 1600, take it to the LHS to find AD square. So 1681 minus 1600 will be is equals to AD square. So subtract, you will get 81 is equals to AD square. 81 is nothing but 9 square. 9 9s are 81. So AD is equals to, therefore AD is equals to 9 centimeter. Okay, now we got the measurement of breadth of the rectangle, 9 centimeter. So this also will be 9 centimeter. Okay, we got length and breadth. Now find the perimeter. So you can write the perimeter of the rectangle formula or add all the four sides. Perimeter of rectangle is equals to 2 into L plus B. That is equals to 2 into length is 40 plus breadth is 9. That is 2 into 49. So if you multiply, you will get 98 centimeter perimeter. Okay, so this is the perimeter of the rectangle, children. Children, now coming to the last question of the exercise 8th one. The diagonals of a rhombus measure 16 centimeter and 13 centimeter. Find its perimeter. Okay, so again you have to find the perimeter of a rhombus. Okay, so here I have drawn ABCD, which is a rhombus. Perimeter means again you have to add all the four sides of the rhombus. Okay, and you must know the property of a rhombus is that all the four sides are equal in a rhombus. Okay, so if you get any one of the sides, you can find its perimeter. Okay, so to know get one of the sides, what they have given in the question is diagonal measurements they have given. Okay, so AC and BD are the diagonals here. Okay, so diagonal measurements they have given as 16 centimeter and 30 centimeter. Okay, now you must know diagonal property of a rhombus to find out the sides of a rhombus. Okay, so the diagonal property of a rhombus is, children, that is the diagonals in a rhombus bisect each other at right angles. Bisect each other means they divide into two, down AC and BD diagonals are intersecting at a point O. Okay, bisect means they will divide into two equal parts. The point of intersection divides the diagonal into two equal parts. That is AO is equals to OC and BO is equals to OD. Okay, these parts of the diagonals are equal. They bisect each other at right angles. Means this angle formed between the diagonals is a right angle. So the diagonals in a rhombus divides the rhombus into 4 right angled triangles. So you have 4 right angled triangles. Okay, so right angled triangles means now you can use the Pythagoras property to find the side of the rhombus. So before that, the total length of the diagonal they have given. Okay, now for example, if AC is 16 centimeter, we know that the diagonals bisect each other, that is AO is equals to OC. So 16 divided by 2, that is each will be 8 centimeter. Okay, and if we take BD as 30 centimeter, 30 divided by 2, because DO is equal to OB, property of the rhombus, diagonals bisect each other. Okay, so each will be 15 centimeter. Okay, yes. So now two sides are known. This is the right angle, and opposite to right angle is the hypotenuse, that is the side of the rhombus. So one triangle if we take, the two sides are given, find the hypotenuse. One side if you get, same, all the 4 sides are also equal in a rhombus. So 4 into that side will give you the perimeter of the rhombus, children. Okay, so I have written the property here. ABCD is a rhombus. Diagonal AC will take as 16 centimeter and diagonal BD we will take as 30 centimeter. Now since the diagonals in a rhombus bisect each other at right angles, so DO will be equal to OB is equals to 15, AO is equals to OC is equals to 8, and all these 4 angles will be equal to 90 degree. Okay, so now let's take any one triangle. In triangle AOB, angle AOB is equals to 90 degree. So opposite to that side is hypotenuse, that is AB square will be equal to AO square plus OB square. Okay, so AB square we have to find. AO square is nothing but 8 square plus OB square, you can see in the figure it is 15 square. Okay, so now find the square. 8 square is nothing but, children, 64, and 15 square is nothing but 225. Okay, so now add these two. If you add 64 plus 25, you will get 289. So which number's square is 289, children? 17 square. 17 into 17 is 289. So therefore AB is equals to 17 centimeters. So we got the side of the square as 17 centimeter. So all the 4 sides are equal in a rhombus is also one of the property of a rhombus. Okay, so therefore perimeter of the rhombus is equals to perimeter of rhombus ABCD will be equal to 4 into side. Okay, that is 4 into 17, that is nothing but 68 centimeter. Okay, children, so this completes the exercise 6.5 and also the lesson, the triangle and its properties. In the next lesson we'll begin a new chapter in your part 1 mathematics textbook. Okay, children, thank you.